The party's roar pounds in his ears, music blasting, someone laughing in the corner, the stench of cheap booze and chips filling the air. Jeremy stands by the wall, clutching a plastic cup of beer, but doesn't take a single sip. He's preoccupied. The basement door is slightly ajar. He swears he just saw a silhouette there. It flashed and disappeared. Dude, relax. Trevor slaps his shoulder. You've been staring at that door for like 10 minutes. There's someone there, Jeremy whispers, not taking his eyes off the doorway. You're drunk, Trevor waves him off. Come on, let's forget about it and get wasted. Jeremy shakes his head. He definitely saw someone. A tall, dark figure stood behind the door. But everyone around is blind. Nobody notices anything. Yet, another half hour passes. The party continues its course. A girl with pink hair dances on the table. Someone's throwing up in the sink. Jeremy hasn't moved from his spot. He notices it again. The shadow in the doorway. It's standing there, looking right at him. Did you see that? He grabs the first girl he can reach. Jenna. What? There's someone there, in the basement. She rolls her eyes. Dude, you're freaking everyone out. Relax. I'm serious. Look. But when he turns his head to the door, it's empty. Jenna shakes her head skeptically. Why don't you go get a drink? Jeremy understands. Nobody believes him. But he saw it. He feels it. And that's why, when everyone is absorbed in playing truth or dare, he sneaks to the basement door. As he descends, he feels pressure in his chest, as if the air has become thicker. The basement is dark, smelling of dampness and something rotten. And then, when his eyes adjust to the darkness, he sees it. The creature, dark, pale face, mouth too wide, eyes bottomless pits. It moves toward him without touching the floor. He doesn't have time to scream. An hour passes. Jeremy comes back up. His t-shirt is stained as if he fell in mud. His skin seems paler. He slowly returns to the group, sits next to Trevor. Where have you been? Trevor asks, distracted from the game. Jeremy smiles, but his smile, it's wrong. Walking. His voice sounds slightly muffled, as if from underground. He takes a sip of beer. He doesn't like the taste, because he can't taste anything at all. A day passes. Jeremy doesn't sleep, doesn't eat, doesn't blink. Jenna is the first to notice something's wrong. Dude, there's something wrong with your skin. She peers at him anxiously. You're kind of pale. Jeremy smiles, but it gets worse each day. The skin, it's turning gray. The smell, strange, like a corpse. And finally, Trevor notices the most terrifying thing. When Jeremy accidentally touches him with his hand, Trevor flinches. The hand is ice, colder than human skin should be. He looks into his friend's eyes, and there's nothing alive there. Trevor corners him in the kitchen. Dude, what's wrong with you? He speaks with a trembling voice. You're not alive. Jeremy smiles. You're lying. I'm alive. But his lips crack with the movement. A black substance drips from the corner of his mouth. No. Trevor shakes his head. You're dead. And he realizes Jeremy knows this. He just doesn't want to be exposed. Trevor realizes his mistake too late. He starts screaming, calling for friends. This isn't Jeremy. This isn't him. But his voice drowns in the party noise. Jenna and the others turn around. Trevor, what are you talking about? Someone asks. Jeremy's just sick, that's all. Trevor looks at his friends in horror. They don't see. don't understand, don't smell this corpse stench. Jeremy slowly turns his head. His neck makes a cracking sound, skin slightly cracking with the movement. He smiles. You're persistent, aren't you? And before Trevor can do anything, Jeremy steps forward sharply. Something gleams in his hands under the lights. A shadow covers Trevor. Don't stop me from living, bro. The music drowns out all sounds. Others laugh and dance. Hey, looks like someone's not feeling well. Someone snickers. Look, he's lying down to rest. Trevor tries to call for help, but his voice drowns in the party noise. He reaches out to his friends, tries to warn them, but it's too late. Jeremy slowly shifts his gaze to the next person. He wants to live, but life is slipping away, so he'll just take a new one for himself.